1, 2, 3, 4. One, two.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is an individual exec member decision, IMD 2021/19, on Wokingham Borough Council's Active Travel Fund Tranche 2 scheme proposals. In the meeting today is Councillor Pauline Jorgensen, who is the exec member for Highways and Transport, Rob Curtis, who is the Transport Planning Team Manager, and Anne Hunter, the Democratic Electoral Services Lead Specialist. I'll now hand over to Rob to give an introduction of the report.
Thank you, Anne. Yes, so this is a report that's been put together following Active Travel Fund money, which has been made available to us by DfT. We've done some early sort of preliminary design work on 3 different locations, and we consulted with the public to seek their view. Ultimately, we've only got enough money to implement part of one of those schemes, so we need to make a decision on which scheme we're going to do, and then also which element of that we're going to do. So our recommendation is that the executive member for Highways and Transport agree that Wokingham Borough Council continue to develop the Woodley to Reading active travel route by completing the detailed design for the route and utilising the funding to implement the initial section, which would be phase 1, which would be from Woodlands Avenue, on Woodlands Avenue, running between Woodley Town Centre and Borough Leisure Centre.
Thank you, Rob. It seems to be the most sensible thing to do. It's the one that's had the most responses. It's the one that's got the most support. Got 76% of people like the proposals. It's a shame we can't do all of them. I presume we're going to continue looking for bids to do the remainder of this one and the others.
Yes, we will be. We are aware of the next tranche of active travel funding coming through later this year, so we'll be bidding for more work, probably to finish off this route first. Again, we can come back to you on that. And there'll be further consultation with the public as we get the detailed design for these. But those other routes as well, they're not going to be forgotten about. We'll continue trying to find funding and develop those as and when we can. Great,
thank you. And this one is compliant with the new cycling standards, so separate cycleway and footpath and road?
Yes, that's right. The LTN 120 compliant. It's one of the conditions of the funding.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Are you happy, Councillor Jorgensen, to go to the recommendation?
Yep.
The recommendation for those of you listening on Teams, listening on the webcast, the executive member for Highways and Transport agree that Wokingham Borough Council continue to develop the Woodley Reading active travel route by completing detailed design for the route and utilising the DfT funding to implement an initial section Woodlands Avenue between Woodley Town Centre and Borough Leisure Centre. Councillor Jorgensen, could you please confirm that you're happy with the decision?
Yep.
Would you please sign the decision sheet now?
Okay. Pardon the waiting.
Thank you very much. That is now the close of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much.